What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy DJ Grady, baby. As you can see, I'm in the car. I had to bring out the microphone today because your boy in his feelings. But before I go any further, let me say, wish you guys. I need all my prayer warriors out there to pray for my brothers, Robert Taylor, Charles Pittman. Going through some medical stuff. Yeah, you guys pray for them. Y'all forgive me. I got candy in my mouth. Couldn't get rid of it fast enough before the show started. You guys just pray for my family, for health and strength and all the good blessings and love. Send them energy our way. Also, man, I just want to say thank you to my team, G. Clark, Shamika, Be the Light, LaRonda, Dwan. Oh my God, the team, Wanda D. Everybody just been holding down. Thank you guys. Man, I'm on the road. I'm always doing stuff, working on expanding the brand. That's what we're doing, expanding the brand. But I'm gonna bring G Clark and he's gonna give us the topic because we in our feelings today. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all know Kwame Brown, tell Kwame Brown of Brunswick, Georgia. I know he live in Atlanta. Please check your DMs, Kwame. We want to get you on the show, Kwame. I'm trying to get you on the show. This is an unscripted, uncensored show. Also, we will give you the video of the interview because I know YouTube is blocking and dropping your stuff, but it won't get blocked and drop here on the Grady Taylor Show on the DJ Grady Baby Radio podcast. It won't.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, legions and germs, I think we got a technical difficulty. He was freezing, man. He went froze.
I was freezing.
Heck happened. I was like,
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My brother, my little big brother. I'm pass the mic to my big brother. G Clark is in the building. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Go ahead, G Clark.
Hey, man, ladies and gentlemen, legions and germs, y'all know how we do this thing on Friday Eve. We need y'all to get up. It's 10 o'clock. If you ain't got up, we know you probably, you either on the PPP or you're unemployed or whatever case may be. But get your butt up. It's time to have some fun. We need to have a discussion. We need to talk. Man, I'm so glad. Boy, I'm happy. I think any day that you can look down at the ground instead of facing up, I think the day starts out good. So, yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to get in that halfway. But I need my listeners to start checking in, man. Check in, say something to us. Yes. Our speech, we love it when you look and stare, but we appreciate it. And the only way we going to grow is when you like when you comment, and when you share. We need all three of them. So share us with your people. We promise you we won't embarrass you. We got a little housekeeping to do. But before I do that, we got to bring in my homegirl.
Be the light. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. You in timeout right now.
Oh Jesus!
The boss is back. Don't never let the boss beat you to work. That's what that's that.
Hell, the boss ain't even showing up to work. What are you talking about?
I got a mess for him.
Put your butt on this one.
Go ahead. What's up?
Oh my gosh! I'm in the background. What y'all doing this morning?
Oh man, we doing good. We doing good.
Funky this morning, huh? You done had your coffee.
Oh yeah, I got my now latest. I bought. Hold on, my bag. I bought 10. I got a brown bag. So a brown bag. Some now latest. I bought 10 packs of now latest. I'm telling you, I'm ready. I'm lit.
Oh, okay.
I'm in my feelings
today. That sugar fix.
Oh yeah, gotta have that. Gotta have it. Got my bottled water. We good now. Because let's get to how my boy shout out to Big Bull.
Let's get to the
G Clark. What you I can't say the S word like I
want to the ish. To the ish. Hold on. Before we get there,
hold on, G Clark. Let me make a major announcement.
Okay, go ahead.
Hopefully we just been featured in another magazine article, the Grady Baby Radio Show team. Hopefully we get that in the mail. I can't wait to share it, and I got to get the script sheets. I can't think of the name of the what's the name, the templates, the post on the page. Shout out to the team. Y'all been holding it down, man. Man, thank you, Dreamland Production. Oh my goodness, they features in I think it's July magazine. Thank you.
Okay.
Like that.
Hey man, I mean, you know what? Like we got a little bit of news going on. I know if you are in the Georgia area, every year they got the annual top 4 Georgia Best Burger competition going on. So at this point in time, they are suggesting places that you should go. I will post that link up on my page later on today, so we can kind of, so y'all can kind of follow that out. Because you know me, I likes a good burger. I likes a good burger, and I'm hungry right now. I'm a fat boy moment. I don't know why. We got
Always hungry.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out. We still do we know when Paul Mooney's funeral gonna be, or has it already happened?
Bro, I didn't even know Paul Mooney passed.
Oh man, don't say that, dude. Don't
Bro, I promise you, I did not know that the late great Paul Mooney has passed.
Yeah,
And,
man.
normally they're posted on the radio. You hear, when an iconic person like that passed.
Yeah.
He probably pissed off a lot of people. That's why they haven't really promoted it, broadcasted it.
Well, I'm sitting here, I'm looking, man. They I guess it was okay. I guess it all. Well, I don't know. It's on something on YouTube. I don't know if that's him or not. I can't tell if that's him or not. I can't tell if that's him or not. But they got somebody put it on YouTube that he's had a. Oh no, they about to get close on him. They're about to get close.
See, that's so rude. How you gonna put
That's
the camera
on? I mean, like you know what? I can see you doing you putting the camera on for personal, just it's just you. But putting it on there and then put it online, man, that's I don't know. What y'all think about that? Going to funerals and putting somebody, they on the last stream. Well, they the last stream when they was alive, but however, y'all kind of putting them on social media for the last time. What y'all feel about that? Is that something?
You know what? I want to have a celebrity funeral, and I told my wife, look, if I die before you do, have one of my eyes open, where looking to the side, like I wish you would. You know what I mean? Yeah, just put me to the side, man, so I can just look at them. Yeah, put something on. You know what? Somebody would just do that.
Let's see, what yeah, yeah.
I think she's taking the call.
Oh, okay, cool.
Peter, like, you there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
your mic is muted too. Okay, well there it is. But yeah, man, I think we need to talk funeral etiquette. Can we talk funeral etiquette for a second? Yeah. Before we get into the topic.
Hold on, before we get into the topic, let everybody know what we're going to talk about, down the road. So we, because we got some things that they need to hear along after this funeral etiquette stuff.
Okay. Y'all know today we go get into this love and relationships thing, man. We are talking about who needs who, because we in a time where we got the independent woman, but we do have the independent man as well. Yes. And at this point in time, we just want to have a debate, want to have a friendly debate. So y'all let us know what y'all feeling, what y'all thinking. Also, doing a little housekeeping, because if you found yourself on the Grady Taylor personal page or the Garen K. Clark personal page, and you want to be in this conversation just like Felicia Gardner, I'm saying, good morning, beautiful people. Please make your way to the DJ Grady Baby radio page. It's posted right over there under Grady, right there. That's on Facebook. So you don't have to leave Facebook. You just have to leave Grady Taylor's personal page and go to the DJ Grady Baby Radio. Or if you fancy with it, you want to go on YouTube, go to the Grady Baby Radio page on YouTube. You can see the little icon down there under Grady's picture. There's a lot of red, but you see the YouTube icon right there. So again, on Facebook, DJ Grady Baby Radio. On YouTube, Grady Baby Radio. And if you're fancy schmancy, Twitch ain't loaded for some reason. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. But please, if you want to join into the conversation, have your comments highlighted as such. Please, again, DJ Grady Baby Radio on Facebook. We thank you for all. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're talking about, before we get to our other discussion, we're talking about funeral etiquette.
Right.
Lesson number one. And I'm gonna let you take the next one. I think people should be on time. No, no. First of all, let the family, the immediate family, ride in the family car. Don't be arguing about who gonna ride in the family car. I was at a celebrity funeral. I'm not gonna say his name, and it was about to be a fight of who's gonna ride in the family car.
Mm.
Yeah, and check out where it was going from. Was they was leaving from one parking lot going to the next lot. I like you could have walked over there.
Right.
They got a limousine to leave one driveway to the next driveway. Oh, sorry.
I would say funeral etiquette. Uh, Again, like you said, please show up on time. Like good and well, you need to be there about 10 minutes before the funeral is
Mm-hmm.
supposed to start,
Mm-hmm.
because the family marches in. You don't want to be, man. I done seen so many folks cut through the family. Like, come on, man. Bruh,
Mm-hmm.
bruh. Get your butt there on time, man. I mean, folk be late to a funeral, be late to a wedding. I think that's the same. Uh, be the she gone
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Okay,
I thought she was ready, but
all
go
right,
ahead.
but
Go ahead, keep talking.
man,
Yeah, yeah.
how
And
about
that, mhm.
go ahead?
Now, I was going to say about the lion thing. I was at my adopted father's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
His siblings cut us off in line. I thought it was the kids.
Mm.
I think he was divorced. I thought it was supposed to be the kids, then the family, or his mother, then the kids, then his brothers and sisters. You know,
Well, I don't know.
we didn't even ride in the family car. We rode in our personal car. I'm sorry, I'm putting our business out on the street, but I'm saying it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we did that with Granny too, because I was like, man, like, you know, well, I'm like, we drove all the way from Atlanta. We could drive to the doggone gravesite. That wasn't a big deal.
True.
But yeah, how about this, man? How about this?
Yeah.
For all y'all that are not from the South, let me get y'all ass right now. When there is a funeral procession,
RAT now,
ret now. When there's a funeral procession, we
Mhm.
do stop our cars. We stop our cars. Some of us turn off our music. You know what I'm saying? And that used to be when you drove by a graveyard too, right? I would turn my music off going by a graveyard.
Yeah.
I would remember my elders doing that. However, when you see a funeral line, a lot of y'all done move to the South, man. Don't be bringing your nasty up north ways down here to the South. Stop your car. It ain't gonna kill you to sit your car for 2 seconds to respect the family that's grieving, you know what I'm saying, as they travel to the burial site. So I'm just saying, man, like that's what we do, man. I'll stop the car in the road and make sure you can't pass me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like that's what we do here in the South. That's funeral etiquette. Even if you ain't attending the funeral with your funky ass. That's all I'm saying. I ain't sitting there doing that.
What? I forgot about, turning the car off when driving past the funeral. Because think about it, they are resting. So we come out with that boom with the boom. We're disturbing their rest. Am I right?
Well, I don't know if they can hear it or not.
And also, I know, but it's all out of respect. Also, when the funeral cars are passing en route to wherever they're going, we normally turn our music off in sign of respect.
Now, if they on the other side of 285, if they going this way and you going that way, you just keep moving. You keep moving. However, if it's on a regular street, a highway or something like that, a 2-lane road, 4-lane road, something like that, man, go ahead and pay your respect and stop your car. Because I mean, the reason I would think is paying respect, number one, but number two, you stopping your car ensures that you ain't gonna be the reason why somebody in that line is gonna be in an accident. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of practicality to it, man. But yeah, I've been up north, man. They don't stop for nothing.
For nothing. They'll run your butt clear off the road and blow the horn at you like you're wrong.
Right. But they stay in one lane. I had one chick I used to date back in Baltimore, man. She like, you switch lanes like you trying to get away from the police. No, I'm switching lanes like I'm trying to move through traffic. That's what we do. Like I was like, man, when Jermaine Dupri was like in a Ferrari, a Lambo, switching 4 lanes with the
four
top
lanes,
down, skipping down, money ain't a
money
thing.
ain't a thing.
I'm switching to 4 lanes. I'm just waiting for to say money ain't a thing. You did? It's coming.
Yes,
It's
sir.
coming. It's coming. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that's what we got. You got anything else about it? Oh, I can tell you this
Oh,
right now. I can tell you this right now because
go ahead.
everybody don't have it the way that they should. And at the repast, you need to look at the food that's there versus the people that are trying to eat. Don't be sitting there getting all greedy and eating
Okay.
all the food, man, and these folks trying to provide, and your butt ain't put in and not one chicken leg, not one drumstick.
Yeah.
I'm just
And
saying.
you over there getting to gold plates. And they
Right,
getting to
get the
gold
gold
plates.
plates before folks get it,
I'm gonna
and you
take
know
these
how.
out to the car before I fix my plate.
Right,
I
right.
slap that plate out your hand.
For real. I
Be
tell
the
you,
white. Where you at? Go ahead.
I tell you, because I mean, and that's real spill, man. Because you never know the situation. Because I think the funeral that I had to deal with, man, that was about 15 grand without the food. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
It was somewhere around that. Like okay, like
Yeah.
it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. So I
Oh
mean,
no.
look at what people got.
That's where you gotta
Look at
get
the
the
people that are
insurance.
there, and make your stuff from there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
boy, I don't know,
Yeah.
but
But matter of fact,
it
we
is.
gotta start doing too. We got to
What's
start
that?
helping people get their insurance. I may have to call this insurance lady, get her on the show for life insurance because she gets some good rates. If you
Mm-hmm.
can pay, $25 a month, $25, $50 a month for some life insurance, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Mm-hmm.
if you're young, if you're below 20. I mean, if you're in your 20s and below, I said before, below 40,
Mm-hmm.
get that insurance, get that life insurance, take that pressure off your family. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sick of these GoFundMe's. I'm so sick of these GoFundMe.
GoFundMe, can you cash at me? And I mean, like
Yeah.
we can't blame and it's funny because people always kind of like blame the person that's asking for help, but it's like, hey man, like this person just, like well, all you left me was you left me alone physically, but you left me alone to take out.
Yeah. Yes.
So
So yeah,
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 man. Like
yeah,
that's what it is. But it is 17 minutes in. Y'all know we like to
yes,
go in 15 minutes of the hour. It's 17
yes,
minutes in. It's time for the conversation to
the,
begin.
yes. The Grady Taylor show with G Clark. What do I call it? The Cooler Clark show. This is a Cooler Clark show.
This ain't no
Hey,
Cooler Clark show, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
hey
Don't
man,
do
you doing
that.
a great job, man. Yeah,
Hey, I
crackhead.
appreciate it.
Crackhead took over for Ricky Smiley, man. You know
Oh,
what I'm
really?
saying? Head crack, head crack, head
Head
crack.
crack. I was gonna say
Head crack got his
crackhead.
own show.
Wait. You let a crackhead take out? Jesus. Somebody need to talk to
I'm
Rick.
just saying.
Somebody need to talk to
Oh,
Rick, man. I could
head crack.
have been in there. I mean, nothing
Yeah,
against crackheads.
but
If that's is
yeah,
that what
nothing
you
against.
do, man? That's what you do. But yeah.
Hey, but yeah, man, yeah. So yeah, this is the show, and we're talking about who needs who, men and women. Who needs
Oh
who
boy.
more? You understand? And I'm old school. G Clark is old school. We raised traditional, where the fathers, the men, were the head of household. They was the financial breadwinner and stuff like that. But now it's in the 2020s, and the role reversal has changed. Now women
Mm,
are the breadwinners nowadays.
mm,
So and even though most women, even though society may say men make more money than women, but I can't tell. Women spend more than $1 billion a year, 10 billion a year on weaves and stuff. They have all the money. They got their income and your income. I mean, your income meaning child support. So they got their income
mm,
and your child support. Depending on how many kids they have, they may have five. See, a woman is one of the most resourceful women. Not one of the most powerful women I know. They got five, and they got 5 kids. They got 5 different incomes. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? They getting money from all 5 kids, and plus they working their job, or either they sell. If they don't have a job, they could be selling food stamps. They're hustler. I'm gonna give it to you, women. But ladies, who need who more? I know you guys don't need a man, no, or don't want a man, but you do need a man though. Everybody needs a good man. Am I right, G?
mm. I mean, hey, we found ourselves in a society where like you said, things are a whole lot backwards. And I've always been a proponent of no man is an island to himself. No man, no woman. At some point in time, you're gonna need the yin to your yang. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in today's society, there's a lot of people that are very adamant that saying that they don't need the opposite sex. However, research shows differently. I just want to say this morning. I don't mean to preach this morning, but um, I just found out this site, man, where you got women that don't want to be with men. However, they are going to hook up with dudes so they can have a baby. And I'm like, even in that sense, that proves that we kind of need each other. We kind of need each other. But I mean, what's your take on today's independent woman? Because I know one Miss Vivica Fox got your feathers ruffled this morning. What happened?
I was listening to her on a local radio station here, and she was talking about how she was dating a career man that I guess he was in music or whatever like that, but she was financially taking care of everything when the music artists have their little down break, their break up in the music, whatever. She was footing everything, and she stated that my mother did not raise me to take care of no man. Really? I mean, yeah, I can see that, but when God made Adam and Eve was a helpmeet, But I understand what she was her frustration. Let me say this. I understand her frustration, but because the guy just sitting there not doing anything, just focus on that income, that one thing. I grew up with the uncle. He worked 4 and 5 jobs, part-time jobs, to make ends meet. And he would cash his check at the same, because he worked at the Omni. It was the Omni, Georgia Tech, the Atlanta Falcons Stadium.
Jesus.
And he worked at Georgia Baptist full time. He used to do housekeeping at Georgia Baptist. But when it came to sports arena, Hawks, Falcons, the Braves, Hawks, Falcons, and the Braves, and Georgia Tech, he was there. He was there all the games. My uncle might rest in peace. Yeah, that's why I got the work ethic from him. Watching him work and going with him to work. And I think men should be able to do that. Don't rely on the man men don't rely on women to take care of you. Learn to take care of yourself and provide for yourself. Because man, we can do bad by ourselves. It seems like when you don't meet the right woman, that's when things go down, because you're constantly spending money trying to make her happy, providing for her, looking good for her while she's working and saving her money, and you buying her stuff, getting her hair done, providing a roof over her head, and doing this and that, and she's saving her money. And if you ask for something, then you wrong.
Right.
I think people should have that roommate mentality. Hey, I got this, you got that. It should be. It's a business.
Well, I got something for you, because we have a good woman that has she's giving you a shout out. She shouted you out twice. Miss Yvette said, "Good morning, Grady Taylor, baby."
Good morning, baby.
She also said, "Good morning, Queen Felicia Gardner." Hey. Then she had to say, "Hey, DJ Grady Taylor" again, and then she remembered, I ain't said nothing to G Clark, so she said, "Hey, G Clark." She they miss you here, man. They miss you.
We miss y'all too. I miss you guys too. I miss this therapy right here for me. Go ahead, G.
I have an uncle that kind of taught me, man, as a kid, and I think that's why, I cook. I know how to wash my own clothes and make them smell real good. I know how to do things, because I had an uncle sit me down, and this was at a time, and I think it was like prophetical, because if that's a word, or prophetic. There it is, prophetic.
Yeah, prophetic. Yes.
I said prophetical. But I felt like it was prophetic, because he was like, "Hey man, like this was a time that McDonald's was something that you went when you had a road trip. You know what I'm saying? Fast food wasn't right now, I think for most folks, fast food is like the majority of what they consume in a week. However, my aunt was like, "Hey man, like you can't depend on no woman to cook for you, and you darn sure can't be spending your money at these fast food spots for the rest of your life. You need to learn how to take care of yourself, just in case." I figured I had game. I knew I was gonna be married to somebody. I was gonna be doing somebody, but just in case I got one of these women that can't cook If she don't cook, she don't clean. But guess what? She got that ring. I know she holding on for dear life, but ain't no shade to Cardi
Yeah.
B. But I'm just saying, let it be real. Let it be real.
Yeah.
But he kind of taught me that independence. And that was the same uncle that taught me, hey man, even when you get a roommate, you pay your bills. Like there's no half there. You pay your whole thing and they give you their half. You know what I'm saying? You always make sure it's taken care of. Don't be dependent on anybody to do what you
Yeah.
know that you can do. So yeah, I get that. I get that. However, he ain't never told me you ain't need no woman. He said just be prepared for what kind of woman you gonna get.
Yeah.
I think a lot of what's going on these days, and I think we get caught up on a lot of cliche. Somebody will say, "Well, I don't like to teach men in bed," right? And then somebody will expand that to like, "I don't want to teach men in general." Ladies and gentlemen, leeches and germs, you gotta understand what time of day that we are in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I
Mm-hmm.
going too long? Am I going too long?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
G.
But you
Yeah.
gotta understand what time of day we in. There are more side pieces and whores and whoremongers than there probably ever have been in this creation that we know as being as earth. So
Yeah.
if you are different from the whore or the whoremongler, you have to teach somebody that you are different. You got to show them that you are different. You got, because a lot of people get frustrated and they're like, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody because they can't get right.
Right. Right.
No.
Right.
Go ahead.
And G Clark, I'm just sitting and listening and reflecting and thinking, and I just hearing women say, "What are you contributing?" Man, we're giving our all to women. We're giving ourselves. We are changing our lives for you, ladies, and you're not changing for us. We're adapting to you. You want us to spend all our money on you. You want us to change our ways for you. We were trying to fit in for you,
Right.
and only thing you contributing is headaches and debt. You
Oh
know what I
man.
mean? I'm sorry, dating a woman is like having a high interest rate credit card because you're gonna be in debt. You swipe that card one time, you swipe that one time, you going in debt. You can't recover from that. I'm sorry, ladies, fellas. I think you should just have friends. I don't think marriage is. I don't think people need to get married. I'm just
Right.
gonna say that right out the back because when you get married, things change. I ain't your mama, ain't this and that. I want you know what? Oh, you right. You right. The most powerful word a man can say to a woman is okay. That stop all argument because a woman, because you go out in the world and compete, and you have to come home and compete and battle at home. You don't have no time for rest. Most men in a relationship that live with women, they die before the woman because the woman don't kill them. All that stress and aggravation and the lack of. You know what I'm saying?
I think I remember hearing Dr. Francis Wilson. Was that her name? Dr. Francis Chris Wilson. She said something
I
like
don't know.
that. She's like, but yeah, the men tend to die a lot sooner. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
yeah.
hope
I
that
mean
ain't the
that's
case
true.
with me.
Yeah,
But
most men die of heart attack. I had two friends. I had two friends that died from heart attack. One close friend of the show. He had an argument with his girlfriend over his kid's mother over the phone. Laid down, had a heart attack and died. Another person, I don't remember. Woman, wife stressed him out real bad, real bad. He took it back. Men, we are the most forgivingest creatures in anything. A woman can go out and cheat on us. We'll take them back, have a heart attack and die. We died before women because y'all killed us. Y'all killed chivalry. Y'all killed everything. Then y'all raised these boys up to be girls. I
y'all
don't
kill
understand. Women, they should
Oh, y'all
never
kill
give y'all the
Sherry.
right.
Hey, what's going
I'm
on? We
sorry.
got Wanda D's checking in on the personal page, on the Grady Taylor page. I had to jump
Wanda
over there and make sure.
D.
What's going on,
Hey,
Wanda
Wanda.
D? Yeah, we
Wanda,
meant
we
that.
in our feelings today.
We really did not mean to have this as a man-to-man conversation. We're waiting for Be the Light to come back. Hold
Yes.
on, I got some in the private chat. Let me see what she say. What she say? Oh,
Let me see it
she
be that
back.
light.
She back. Okay, cool. Because it's hard trying to talk
Okay.
about this thing, and we both agreeing.
Yeah.
Be
Be
the
the
Light.
light.
You got to
Hey,
unmute your
hey.
mic, sweetheart. There it is.
There you
There it
go.
is.
I
There
Welcome
it
appreciate
is.
you.
back.
I'm laughing because I'm hearing Grady talk about that men are more forgiving on cheating, and that's a negative.
No, we
Uh-oh.
do. We forgive you.
No, I think
I
women,
know women
percentage
don't.
wise, it's women that normally do that. Because I've
No,
had
no.
male friends who they was like, yeah, when they cheat, it's like, the women normally forgive them, and then if it was them, they'd be like, oh no, because I'm the man, and she can't be cheating on me, and I'll be like, well, what's the difference? And they be trying to use their man reasoning, and I just be looking at them like, no.
Okay. I want to say this because I know we from two different worlds and we see things from two different perspectives. And when a woman forgives a man for cheating, she already done paid him back.
No,
I'm
that's
just
not
saying.
necessarily so. That's not
Oh
necessarily
wow.
so.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
So that is very narcissistic of you.
Not narcissistic. See, you living in a fantasy world. I don't know what world you live in or where you
It's
from.
it's not why you think I live in an imaginary world. I mean, I'm
Because
just saying,
some of the
in my
stuff you say
years of
is
being here on this planet Earth, especially when I was in college, and then from the time I had some friends I met in college. Now, he was the first male that I saw when his wife cheated on him. He actually stayed with her.
okay.
Because normally, the dude is quick to break up with you, if not try to kill you
Yeah,
in some
yeah. If you have a
cases.
better option out there, yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's
I
odd.
mean,
I mean, I'm not
mm.
sure. I don't know.
Go ahead,
What do
G.
you
Go ahead.
think, G. Clark?
um,
What do you gonna agree with this man over here? Because
I mean,
the
you know,
percentage is actually, I think, is higher with women that would take you back. That's what I will say. I'm not
oh
saying
yeah,
that
you're
men
right. You're
don't.
right. You're right. You're right. Because
Okay. Okay. You know what? Too.
I feel like when it comes to that degree, there's not much that okay, let's be real, let's be real. When a man goes into a woman, a cheating man goes into a woman, he will not come home and a woman be like, there's something different about your meat down now. Now if a woman invites a man that's way bigger than her normal man, her real man, let's be real, let's be real, and he feel like he need a life support to make sure he don't fall in. You know what I'm saying? Like yes, it's different. It's different.
Bungee cord.
You know, I'm going
Oh,
in.
Go
I'm
yeah.
back
back.
I'm
out.
not. Look, I can't. I'm not saying that he can't tell if she does something and then you could tell the difference. I'm not saying that. The
Well,
question
that's what I'm
was,
saying.
you would
That's what to
accept.
me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's what to me makes cheating different. When a man when a man finds out that his woman's cheated, like it's like, dang man, that's ultimate violation. And not only that you violated, like you couldn't find somebody like the same size, you had to go and show out, like you had to do that.
Well, she was
No
getting what she
man,
was missing. I want to say this, G. Clark.
yeah.
See, the reason why I'm gonna go back on Be the Lights
What you
comment.
get
The
on
reason why
slippers
the
over there?
woman, the reason why women take the men back from after guys cheating because she already done tried to find somebody, but she can't find nobody to replace the man that she got. So that's why she stayed with him,
That's
and that's why she chose. But she can't replace him. Trust me,
why.
when if a
Not
woman can replace a
necessarily.
man, she would. You know what? You always go
Not
say it. Go on. Not
necessarily.
necessary.
I wouldn't say that
The women I
necessarily
know would.
100%. I wouldn't say that 100%. I think, you see time and time again from different people in the public eye, I guess, when they man cheat on them, they stand by their man and try to keep the family together or whatever. It's an individual case,
Hmm.
but I've seen more cases of women standing there in the relationship. And it could be like G. Clark said, if, she had got a more man who's more endowed, that he would feel a little intimidated
A
and
little.
violated, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever that. But they do have operations for that
No,
rear
they don't.
violation.
No,
What they
no,
call
they
it?
don't. No, no, they
Yes,
don't.
they
No, they
do.
don't.
Actually, they
No,
do.
no, no.
Yes,
We
they
cannot
do.
go to Walmart and change our body like
No,
y'all
I said
can.
there's surgeries. They do have
Eh,
something where they have
You
that.
think
They
I'm gonna
call
let
it the
somebody put a knife
tightening
on
their
my ding-a-ling? You better
vajayjay.
ask Jesus. Ain't nobody
There,
putting
No,
no
I'm
knife on.
no,
telling
I'm
you,
not
there
there
paying
is
is
nobody to cut
J.
procedures.
Clark.
nothing.
There,
Lorena
you,
Bobbitt, she ended all of that shit. Ain't no, excuse my
J.
language.
Clark. They
Ain't
can give you injections now.
you better ask Jesus. Ain't nobody. He ain't putting no needle on there. They can't even get this vaccine right. You think I'm gonna let them put a needle on my dingling? You better ask
No, I'm
Jesus. You
talking
better,
about for the
y'all, boy,
female.
y'all
For the
tripping. Hold on,
female,
let me.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm talking about the female. They have a. It's
Oh,
called something where they go and tighten it up or whatever they call it.
It's
Whatever.
called vinegar. It's called washing
No,
you.
no. There actually is. I'm not. I don't know the name, so I
look
hate
at
saying
Jesus.
something. I don't know the procedure, but it is an operation that females be doing to tighten up their JJ.
Okay, but before we go any further, let me acknowledge some of my listeners. We got Miss Amber Lyons checked in again. We got
Hey,
Miss Wanda D in the building. Uh,
Amber,
come on,
one
ladies, come up
D.
here and say
uh,
something.
Miss Yvette said, "I don't think so. Man's want us to spend. Men want us to spend our money on you guys. I mean,
Not all men, but yeah, some men do.
and Wanda,
Some men
Wanda
do.
D, Wanda D said, Grady Taylor, you are hurting. It's not all women. That's what Wanda D said.
Okay, Wanda, you could be right, Wanda. It, it,
Oh,
it
when I
it's the
say it, I
ones
was
I've been
wrong.
running to, and I and my friends have run into.
Right. Um, I mean, look, Amber she gave me a show. She said, Grady Taylor got a studio set up in the car. Okay, we see you. We
Yeah, we
see
can.
you. He even
What
got
are
his
you
logo
scenery?
almost coming through the window. What you got, the green screen back there on your window
No,
back
no,
there?
that's a tree.
Oh, okay.
That's a
I
branch.
likes that. I likes that. That's innovative. My,
You
my
know what I
man
mean?
is
Okay.
innovative.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, we know this. We know this is a difficult
thank you.
subject for some folks to talk about, but we like it when you look at stare, but we appreciate it when you like, comment, and share.
Share
Please
today's
share.
topic. Who needs who? That's what we're talking about. Who needs who? Men, do men need women? Do women need men? Because I know a lot of men that can do bad by themselves. All they just need somebody to rub their back and say, "Hey, baby, it'll be okay." Now that's real to a brother like me, baby. And never, you know what I mean? You're all I need to get by,
I mean,
just for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know
uh,
that Married Man and Method Man song?
Grady, Miss
Okay. Well, you
Eve.
sound
I
okay
just
today.
rapped. I didn't
Like
do the
that
singing part.
ventilators is working. I guess the ventilators are working. You sound okay. Look, just don't do too many songs.
Look,
But I don't know. I think when it comes to relationships or who needs, you don't really need anyone per se. If you're supposed to grow up and be able to take care of yourself for one, but you're supposed to come together in a relationship or a marriage that you both can build together. But there's other females that out there who may take the approach of using a man for financial gain, or but I think it's a toss up, because then, like you say, there's some guys who use females for whatever they want. I think at this time a lot of people is playing games with each other and need to be serious.
okay, so I had to jump to
Yeah.
my
And
other page. Uh, we got another comment. My cousin Shanna said, "You were dating the wrong women, Grady. Men,
Okay.
men are just as bad. I realize I won't find my doctor or lawyer in the ghetto. Oh, okay, all right."
Ooh.
She
yeah,
says,
true.
"Surround yourself with what you want. My man is replaceable at any time. He stays because I want him, so he better get it together." Now, hold on. Now, hold on. Now, that's family. I
See what
love you.
men
I
better
love
see.
you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I read
Um,
it because some parts of that I may agree to. I may not. However,
uh-huh.
can we get away from this? We don't need folks though, because like
You-
again, there are women that swear they will never touch a man a day again in their life. However, they still going to sperm banks so they can have babies. Like. Let's. I don't know, man. Let's stop the foolishness, man. Y'all, we be acting like we don't need nobody, and
Okay.
that's the furthest thing from the truth. Because everybody knows that when you get old, the last thing you want to do is be what?
Alone.
Lonely. So whether
Alone. Because
absolutely.
they. Thank you, G. Thank you, G. High
I,
five, G. High
I,
five.
You
I'm, I'm
need
just
Man,
saying.
she
companionship.
I'm
was
just
just
saying.
Definitely.
I'm just saying. And
high
a lot
five,
of
G.
us,
High,
I think. Okay, there you go. There you go.
you better
Boom.
give me a high five.
All right.
There you
Well,
go. There you go.
here. You wait. Shit. It's this
You
way.
too,
There you
You
G.
go.
gotta
There you
turn
go.
it right. You gotta turn
What?
it. Turn
Oh,
it.
Smack you.
Get it
Anyway,
right. Get it right.
but I mean, Shannon, like I said, no offense, but I think like a lot of us we are. I think the dangerous thing about these generations that are living in this time is that we are all focusing on okay, I don't need anybody. Criticism is hate. Um, if somebody disagrees with what it is that I feel like I want to live my life, that's shaming, that's hate, this, that, and third. No, no. We're being taught to be independent. Even this whole pandemic, making you scared to be around somebody, looking at somebody like they potentially sick. I remember a time like that. That's when AIDS was around. When you be like, man, let me go get a condom for this girl because them HIVs and STDs. Like they make you scared to be around people. Which no, we always talk about Adam and Eve, but y'all missed the point where Adam was sufficient on his own. Adam didn't need nobody. Adam was independent. Adam had both the parts of female and male in Adam. However, when it was separate, it was found out the only thing in this whole earth that in that story that God found out that it was not good for a man
To be alone.
that addition, that rendition of man to be alone. Both of us, man and female, one man, are both man. It's not great for us to be alone. So this independent thing just ain't right. There's nobody on this show listening or on this camera. They ain't get here but without man and woman. You need each other. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't there. I don't know. Go ahead, Grady.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
talking
What's
to
up?
somebody in the car.
Hey, I want to go back on something. I want to go back on something you said, G. I had to get his attention. I want to point on something you said, G.
Go ahead.
People always talking about, I be by myself all the time. I can do it by myself. I don't need nobody. When you get about 60, 70 years old, you're going to be drink by myself, smoke by myself. You do everything by your damn self for real. You ain't too
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to be by yourself for real. You think you're lonely now, wait until that night. You know what I'm saying? So everybody needs somebody. And don't think teamwork makes the dream work. But nobody wins alone. It takes a team. And I think people need to men and women need to understand teamwork, partnership, and there's no one person. It could be a financially,
I
like,
actually agree with you. Yeah, that's
I'm
funny.
gonna tell you.
But
I'm gonna tell y'all a story.
but
My wife. I wish she can come on. I wish my wife can come on. She'll tell you when we got married. I was still living in Atlanta, and she was down there, and for Stewart military base. She made more money than I did. But when after I left Atlanta to move to Brunswick, I ended up making more money than her in military. And what showed me that what she was solid was when at the time when she was making more money than me, we had a joint account. She never really hid money from me, anything like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So when I moved down there and I started making more money than her, we had like a joint pot. I didn't care as long as things were being taken care of. Men don't care. We go get the money, put in the pot. Hey, what need to be paid? Let's take care of it. We did automated pay stuff. But like it's like that now. We don't care. That's she probably get mad if I spend too much money at one time. You know what I mean? Now she only get mad. She probably bring it to my attention. Other than that, because money break up a lot of relationships. If you don't make enough money, they're gonna leave you. I hear women get mad at men because he can't keep a job. No, maybe because he's trying to find a better job than the last job, so he can take care of your high maintenance stuff. So ladies, quit thinking this is about you. A lot of men, we like to provide. We want to be the breadwinner. Sometimes y'all force a man, with all that pressure to do things is uncharacter, out of their character, like drinking, smoking, whatever like that. Just let a man be a man, baby. That Tupac said.
Okay, that's for
Like
the
Tupac.
average man
No.
who's actually doing. I
I'm gonna
don't
break
agree
this
with
thing
that.
down. I'm gonna break this thing
You
down.
gonna
All
break
right,
it
go
down
ahead.
because I just had to
Um,
say something, but you go ahead.
for those that wish to cash at me, I will be graduating July 31st with my bachelor's degree in computer science. However, yeah, man,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
This how I'm gonna
Hmm.
this is how I'm gonna walk across the stage because it's virtual.
Hey,
Everybody else is having these in-person graduations, and these fools still want us virtual. I'm like, y'all getting over like a big dog. Anyway,
Oh,
um,
they sure are. They
the
were
one
charging me
thing
100
the one thing I've learned about computer code is everything is based on a zero and a one.
binary code,
Zero
right?
and a one, binary. Everything's
Hmm.
based on zero and one. When you put 0 and 1 in different codes and formations and this and the third, it produces things. You understand what I'm saying? Men and women. Women 0, man 1.
Uh, uh,
If you look at us genetically, man 1, female 0. You put them together, and out of that creation is spawned. The same as computer code, okay? When you have
uh,
something and you put it into because you have to have nothing. Don't think that because I'm saying nothing that I'm devaluing. Understand? You have to
mhm.
have something and nothing to produce everything.
Yes.
Do y'all
Mhm.
understand that?
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
get that? Y'all get that, independent folks? You got to have something and nothing. Just like binary, but in real life, that's computer code. That's the code of life. I think I done found something out, Jesus. Hey man, if y'all feel what I'm saying,
Well,
tell me
maybe.
something. All I'm saying is that hit me with the computer code because I was like, man, you take something and you combine it with nothing. Same thing with computer codes. 1001. What this? The whole computer, this phone that you own, runs by the same code. And in the same instance, everything that you do in life is something and nothing. It's always that plane. It's the yin to the yang. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? So
Well,
so so for anybody to say that you don't need the opposite sex, I'm telling you to your doggone face, you a bold face lie. However, I think a lot of these roles that's been going on, well, this person's supposed to do this person's supposed to, if you found somebody and they got money, maybe your ass is just fortunate. That don't mean you female. That don't mean you male. Maybe you fortunate. Maybe you need to do what you need to do to stay in those good graces. Uh,
Hmm.
that does that mean you owe them the amount of money that they made? No, because they don't may not even spend it on you. Go ahead, Grady.
Hey, G, I got to ask you a question. Top of the show. Who needs who, though?
Who needs
Who
who?
really needs who? Is it men or women? Yeah.
y'all
You
do need
asking
each
me?
other.
That's what,
You asking me?
yeah, today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, for those who just jumped in, we're talking about who needs who,
Come
men
on
or
now.
women. And I'm kind of in my feeling because I was listening to Miss Vivica Fox comments. Her mother didn't raise her to take care of no man. So what do you need a man for? You need a maintenance man, or what do you need? Who needs who? Because I can tell you what a man needs. We only need one thing. That's it. A real man that can
We
provide for
need
himself.
each other
I'm just
That,
saying.
you know
I'm
what?
just saying.
well, I
You
And
know
say
what?
and,
I
and
this.
you
was
know
like,
what? And they
There's
got, hold on, G. I got to say this before time run out, and I want to say this because I'll forget. I think the government, Mr. Joe Biden, Bin Laden Biden, please bring brothels to the United States because crime is down in Germany. Brothels. I mean, come on.
oh
I'm
my
just
god.
saying. You
you
got
know
liquor
what?
No,
stores over here.
no, you
Grady,
going off a
no,
whole nother
I was
type of
about to.
situation. Can I
I
just
was.
say my piece?
Go ahead.
My
Go ahead.
piece.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
but my thing is because Grady, he's going off on
Men
another
get
page,
lonely. Adam did that.
but I think each of us need each other. So let's get that clear somewhere down the line. But what you don't need is someone that is not that's toxic, so that may not be healthy for the relationship.
Right.
So that's where we want to make it clear because you got some people who are there to use people. There are some bad people out there, and some people get involved in relationships because of their low self-esteem or whatever, that they're allowed this to happen in their life. And once you recognize it, you need to move away from those toxic people and actually find someone who appreciates you and values you. So I mean, but at the end of the day, if we just saying overall, we need each other because we can't procreate without each other. So we made that clear. But you
Okay.
also want to have someone that that you can relate to. It's the companionship part that I like out of relationship.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Someone
yeah.
you could
Yeah.
just like you say, you
I can
grow
tell.
old, you don't want to be alone. You want to have
Mm.
someone that you grow up, you get to grow in a relationship. That's what part of a marriage is. So from how you was G Clark and you Grady from the time when y'all first got with your wife, I mean, I'm sure y'all grew, matured. You know what I'm saying? And this marriage is something
Y'all
you work
foolish.
on,
I was
huh?
fool.
Yes.
I don't even
Yes.
know how I even
Yes.
got to America, but
Right, but I'm saying from where you are now, the
yeah,
age you
yeah,
are
from
now,
yeah,
from
yeah,
back then. But see but y'all still together. There's things that you're
Yeah.
never gonna be 100% with someone. You're never gonna know someone 100%. But it's just that companionship. You grow, you go through the experiences of raising your children together.
right,
So you would like to have this same person that you experience all of this with. You know what I'm saying? When you old, and I always had this vision of myself in a what you call bed and breakfast that I own on a beachfront with my man. You know, say we
Man, let,
old and
let,
we
let
can
me
just
stop you because
reminisce.
you going Fabio. Let me just cut you out right here, right
What?
now. Because I was
In no
not because you
Wonderland.
went straight Fabio. I was with you like I want my bed and breakfast. I feel
But
you,
I'm
and
just
I'm not
being
saying that's
like
not
just being
attainable. I'm
facetious. You
not
want
saying that's not
something
attainable.
nice.
I
Okay.
just I know you're going into fantasy land, and
It's not fantasy land, but that's something I actually want. But go ahead.
that's not bad to say Fantasyland. Why are
There's
you?
nothing
If
wrong with
that's
you
your
want to
dream, that's
G
your
Clark.
dream. I
Okay.
want
Cool.
Okay.
fantasies. I work every day for my fantasies. Yeah, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. No, no, don't take it that way.
Okay. Okay.
All I'm saying is that I think it was divine intervention because I was about to click on Good Morning People from my brother Robert Taylor checking in. And Rob, I need to know the name of that doggone oil you had, man. I've been looking for it, man, and I realized I forgot the name. Um, See, Amber, I'm not saying. She said, "Dang, G. Clark, let the queen live." I'm not trying to tear down. All I'm saying
Thank
is
you, Amber.
uh,
What
man,
I
all
had
I'm
about
saying
the
is
Hey,
queen.
when I
Amber.
was about to click on this one here, Amber came in with this one here and said we need each other, and that was my answer. The greatest thing we need each other. Like this whole man versus woman thing, black
Yes.
versus white thing, kids versus adults, uh, uh, uh. Israel versus Palestine, which hey man, I do support Palestine. I'm sorry. Let's just be real. Like all of this stuff, man. It's like why? Why? We need each other.
Yeah.
They're
We
even though
yeah, we gotta work
Grady had
together.
nothing to do with me actually being here, being born. This is my brother. When I needed him in some of the hardest times, he been there. As so Shamika, as so my wife. Like we need each other. However, like society and the way that we're taught, whether being in school or this and the third, like we're being taught that we don't need each other, and that's the furthest thing. And I think that's more of a control thing. The more we
I,
can argue about and bicker
divide and
about,
conquer.
yeah, because I mean, like,
Mm.
I'm sorry, anybody that I don't care who you sleep with. If you sleep with that person, if you like to sleep with same sex, that's fine. However, when you want to talk about reproduction, you're gonna have to come back to your senses because the only way you're gonna do reproduction is if you go to the opposite sex. I don't care if you have. I don't care if you go to
Yeah.
the sperm bank, if you got to go get a surrogate, whatever the case may. You need that thing that you claim that you can't stand, you can't, you don't want to deal with this. That you need it,
Yeah.
you need it. So
You gotta
I'm
go
like,
back.
let's cut
Yeah.
the foolishness. Let's cut the foolishness. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. That's it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
Yeah, we need
feel
each
we was
other.
on the same page. I was saying the same thing. It's just I was just saying for me the companionship, and that's what you would want when you grow older. I'm sure you and your wife y'all want to grow old together, and wherever that may be, it may not be a beachfront, it may be wherever you want to still have that woman that you build with your marriage with to be
You know
that
what
one.
I fantasize about
Yeah.
these days? I fantasize on sending her on a girls trip. Just go and have fun. Go and have fun so I can take care of
Yeah.
what the hell I need to take care of the house without you kind of telling me, let's go here, let's go here.
Exactly.
Go for a week. I will come back. The roof will be
Yes.
fixed. The driveway will be all patched up. Just go. Just
Yes.
go and come back. And then
Yes.
allow me to do the same thing every now and then. That is
Yeah. Yeah.
my fantasy. That's what I'm working towards. That is.
I'm gonna tell you something, G. Clark. I kind of lived that fantasy when my
Mhm.
wife was deployed every year. Not saying I was praying for a deployment, but I had the most peace when she was deployed because I took care of the house. I cooked what I wanted for the kids. I was raising two kids for a whole year.
Mm.
A matter of fact, it was like every year because she was deployed almost every year we was married for a whole year, and so I would cook, clean, do the house the way I wanted to. She come home, she tried to tell me how to do this and this and this and this. But the
Mm.
thing, what brings me joy, just watching couples. I love like I'm now waiting on my aunt. I dropped my aunt off to dialysis. I see this two old couple that can barely walk. They take care
Right.
of each other. The lady come out, the man he get out of the car. It take him about 5 minutes to get out of the car, but he walks and help her get into the pickup truck. And I love seeing older couples. They endured some things. They've been
Yes,
through some
Mm.
things.
and that's
See,
all we
And
y'all romanticize these old couples. I've been around a whole lot of old couples that do that, and they will
mhm,
cuss each other out in a heartbeat.
I mean,
They've learned that okay, there's some things that I don't like about you. I'm gonna tell you about it. We're gonna
yeah,
work on it. We're gonna deal with it. They choose their battles. I feel you.
but
I
they
feel
don't
you.
leave,
yeah,
do they? Do they leave? No, because you know how
yes.
you used to that. You just used to that, and you just don't want to take on some new shit. You know that shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah,
Amber
Yeah,
said,
that's some cases, but I agree with everyone that yes, we need one another, and I feel that society made everybody like survival of the fittest. Everybody's like, you know, want to be on their own, and like you said, we need each other.
yeah.
You
We need the
know, and
village.
even it's just humanity. We need each other. Right
Yes,
mm,
now, with everything going on with COVID, sometimes you have to reach out to help one another. This is actually a time that we had to depend on each other. Because imagine if you just stood by yourself through COVID and you by yourself, no one knows. You can't get to no tissue. But if you was able to stay in communication with somebody, someone that loved you, make sure you was good.
yes.
mm.
I want to say this for it slipped my mind. Sorry, Amber G. Clark. We got to get the young leaders on the group.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Saint have a new song out. I'm gonna say Lil
I
Saint.
heard it. I heard it. I
Yes,
I
heard it.
gotta hear
yeah.
that. Where do I go?
That boy be flowing like rivers. That's all I'm saying. He be
They're
flowing like
on all the
rivers.
they're
Jesus.
on all the platforms. I don't know.
Okay.
He gonna have to change his name to Little Saint. I'm sorry, I can't. Saint Even. I think it's Saint Even.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, them boys there, they got another one. They got another one. Y'all check it out. They on all. Amber, put the information in there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Amber said, "You
Please
ain't got
check
to
them out.
tell me twice. I'll be
Yeah,
out
yeah.
for a week, laid on the beach." So that's what I'm saying. We I I think every
Okay.
man would want to send his woman on vacation at some
Yeah.
point in time because we need something to miss
Yes.
or realize
Yeah.
that we don't miss. I don't know.
Yeah. But I think women they have so much on their mind. They mind constantly run. Just
Right,
send them on a vacation where they don't have to worry about nothing but having fun. Like
right,
that year, my wife went to my daughter went to Jamaica.
right.
She came back a different person, and not a different person.
Hmm.
She came back relaxed. You know,
Distressing.
yeah, stress free.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
think everyone needs a me time. And I'm not
yeah,
saying that. I think even relationships, like, when I was in my long term relationship, shoot, he want to go hang out with the fellas, cool. I ain't tag around with him everywhere. I'm like, good. And
hold on.
not in a nasty way, but I wanted him to be able to be around the fellas and not to
Wait a
have me
minute.
all in his face all day. And the same for me when I had ladies' night out. So that's cool. I agree with both of you. I mean, it's just all about getting that me time.
Well,
Uh huh.
I feel like ladies, please take Mo ladies night out. This that, and the third. Now know your man. Know your man. Now if he wants you to be a homebody and that's what you agreed to, go ahead be a homebody. But
Nah.
still, I would say like
Hold on, G. Pause, G. You
what
can't
You
say
can't be
that
control.
then go to something else. No,
Can't be
ladies,
controlling.
you can have ladies' nights. Please go, but know what kind of man you dealing with, because you know your man show up in house shoes
right,
and stuff, and he been texting you, you ain't replied. I'm one of
right.
them type of brother. I'm gonna show up with you because you ain't replied to my text message. You ain't let me know you made it to the club safe. I'm worried about you. I'm
See, I'm not that type of dude. I'm like, because I got
yeah,
in
I am.
trouble. My wife and them took a girls trip, and I was like, hey man, enjoy yourself. I got home locked down. Don't you ain't gotta call and check in. I see you I see you going places from your social media. You know what I'm saying? But have a good time. Don't worry about me. We'll deal with it when we get home. I got in trouble. I said, what? You want me to call you every 5 minutes when you're gone? You be gone. Be where your feet are. If you, I can't do.
No, that makes no. She thinks that you don't care when you do
Not
that. When you don't check
necessarily.
in on her, because one like
Again,
you
I
if
don't
mean,
care nothing
everybody
about me.
has
I
their own
promise you,
thing that makes their
women are
relationship
so
work.
fickle, bro. I'm
No, no,
telling you,
no.
I did it. I
It
did
no,
it
no,
before.
no,
depends.
hold on,
Everyone
Grady. Hold
has
on,
their
Grady.
thing.
Felicia, please explain that because I didn't get it because I figured I didn't want to be that dude that's like calling like okay I didn't call in the morning I got to call in the evening I got to call at lunch what you doing where you
Yeah,
at
that's
what
it.
you
But
what you what you how you doing everything cool everything all right no I'm the dude that's like okay babe you gonna be back Sunday all right cool tell me about it when you get
exactly.
back
No,
because I'm gonna be busy taking care of house home and everything else and hell, it's gonna be. I got two kids that work. That
hey,
means
bro.
4 trips to go take them to work and bring
Hey,
them back
Exactly.
home.
Exactly. I mean,
let her tell you. Go
everybody
ahead.
Go ahead,
has
go
their
ahead.
own thing. Like if just with you and your wife, that's what y'all done said. That's how y'all gonna roll. Then that's how y'all roll.
Oh no, I
I
got in
mean,
trouble. I got in trouble for it. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. but I say for myself, you know what I'm saying, I never had to check in. I mean, as a common courtesy, I say, oh, I might text and say I got there or I'm on my way. So just in case when I'm traveling it's late at night, he know to look out for me, because shit do happen out here, excuse my French. So you
There go
do,
our
want to
YouTube
know if you don't hear from
endorsements.
your wife and you figure it's 4, 5, 6 in the morning and she ain't got back, you be like, now what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to think the worst, but stuff do happen.
Yeah.
I know that she's with people that I
They're gonna
trust.
make
If I
sure
didn't
she good.
trust them,
Yeah,
if I had a problem with the people that she was going with, I'd be
yeah,
like, nah, I don't think that's a trip for you to go on.
true.
So
In the word, in the
if
word.
you with people that you trust, like in a sense, when I go out of town, like for my photo shoots and this and that, third, I mean, I'm coming back the same day. I ain't gotta call you. I'll call you and let you know I'm leaving. But I'm probably calling you when I'm on my way back. I ain't gotta call you like,
Yeah.
okay, we about to start the shoot. The makeup artist just got done.
No,
She about to
please
get out the chair.
don't do that.
She no, but I mean that,
That'd be too much.
but when men get in trouble for letting their women live, because that's what I'm like. I want you to go and have enough story that when you come back, you're not boring the hell out of me because you didn't tell me everything because I done called you every day and you didn't told me bits and parts. I want to know when you come back because you're gonna come back and tell me a long drawn out ass story anyway.
Okay.
So
All
let
right.
it be a surprise to me. Don't tell me nothing while you there. Just tell me when you
So
get
you
back.
be like, Lord, she gotta
I don't
tell
want
me
to
Okay.
hear that.
everything.
Hey, G, let me say this. So, you know how I'm always doing events and stuff like that. So my wife, she would text me, "You good?" Like, "Yeah, I'm good." La la la. And like one day we was conversation. She said she kind of through all my events and stuff that I attend by me texting her. I said, "Oh, girl, I just saw so and so." Or just that gives her some sense of she's there with me and she's experiencing the same thing as me. It's not that I'm checking in. I'm just sharing some information with her, and it makes her it let her know that you're thinking about her. That's all you're doing. You're
Mm,
not checking in. You just let her know that you're thinking about her. This and that. Hope you're okay, baby. You can be working. You ain't got to tell her everything that you're doing. But women just want to be included. And let her know that you're being thoughtful. I don't want to be this great. I don't want to talk like this, but I just had to give you some game, young fella.
Well, I
I
mean,
feel you.
that's appreciative. Just don't do it over too much. There's some dudes that's just like some of the females, and you'd be like, "Geez, it's okay. I got you. Just tell me when you get home."
I'm just saying. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like okay, if I call you and you at work, if I call like because Amber just said, "Dang, G Clark, long drawn out story." All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, if I called you 8 o'clock this morning, you just got to work,
See?
and there's an argument. Child, baby, you won't believe Felicia and G Clark on the show arguing this morning. I done heard that at 8 o'clock. Then you call me at noon and you tell me everything that happened from 8 to noon. Okay. And then here it is, you come home and now I gotta hear everything that happened at 8. Like I ain't heard it already. All the way to like I mean, there's no surprise. There's no and y'all wonder, you be like, you hear like you don't hear me. Yes, because you done said it 4 times today already. Why must I gotta sit here, Jesus, and have to
Yeah.
go through like no. No. Look, Amber said, Mary Man, do y'all still see your wife? I'm just thinking about you text and call her here and there. No, I don't. Because I don't want you to tell me. I'm trying to train my daughter. Every time I take her ass out to lunch, she got to talk about where she work at and what's going on at her job. I'm like, that's all you do. Nothing happened in school. You ain't learned nothing interesting on TV. Ain't no current events. Everything has to be about no. I'm trying to break her out of that right now because that would drive a man slap crazy. Slap crazy. I done heard this story at 8 o'clock. I done heard it at noon, and now here to get it 6. Get out of here. Come on, man. I'm saying. I'm saying.
That's funny.
I'm saying. Yeah, it is what it
Well,
is.
surprise them with a love text once in a while. That can't be hurtful. Say, especially you feeling extra special and you want, saying you want to get set the mood right.
Yeah, you know how I
Sometimes you
set
got
the
to do the
mood.
things that make it right.
You know how I
And
set the mood. I'd be like,
Oh,
baby, where them
G,
socks I
G,
like? Where them socks I like? Where them socks I like? That's what I
um,
say. Mhm.
that's fun. That's what
Amber,
that was.
Amber, Amber, Wonder D. I'm gonna have to take G Clark into DJ Grady, baby. Dating, not dating boot camp. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have
You
to teach
already
him
married. How you gonna
because the
take
way
him to
you
dating
doing in
boot
G
camp?
Clark, you gonna stay in the hot seat, my brother.
I ain't in no hot seat. I ain't in no
Cause
hot
no,
seat.
we all need some refreshing. No, but just because you always married, you still got to learn creative ways to date your wife and make her feel special
Okay,
because they
so
still want
creative
their
ways.
attention. Just because you, and this is the thing with women and men messed up. Just
Okay.
because you got married, that means you can't stop just flirting with your wives or your spouse. You can't just stop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you on your honeymoon when you're dating and stuff, you get all the action on your dating. Then when you get married, then man got to beg for some action. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shouldn't stop. Nothing shouldn't stop. You should always continue to do. You should always be consistent.
Okay.
Lady fellas, if y'all listen to Be the Light, know what y'all getting into. We married, we ain't got to do this no more. That's a mythology, y'all. Listen to these
Say that
sisters.
again.
They gonna
Repeat
tell
what you
you
just
everything.
said.
Just listen.
What
Go
did
ahead.
you just say?
Hey,
I know. I want him to repeat what he just
I said,
said.
listen to Be the Light. I
what
said,
And
we
say
fellas,
what we
what?
listen
ain't
to
about
Be
to
the
do?
Light.
What
I
we ain't
said
about to
that
do?
everyone should that foreplay should start before the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I mean, be sweet. Both of them. It's not just one sided.
No,
You know, somebody can initiate it. Say, hey, she's feeling some kind of way. I don't know if y'all did have certain days you do things or
yes,
y'all
I
just
agree.
happen. But hey, I don't know. I'm just
Well,
saying, put a little spice in your life. Don't keep it. Don't get into the to that regular schedule type thing.
Yes,
Because that's when you're younger in
yes,
your marriage, and when you get older, it's just gonna get boring, and then people start wondering. You want to kind of,
yes. Yeah, you
keep
want to
it
keep it. You
even.
want to keep everything intact because you gotta have fun. And once one person stop, then you start to wonder and start looking at other stuff. Like, man, I wonder what that's like. It's just like you not appreciate the vehicle that you have, and then you see another vehicle, like, man, I wonder what that like. So we all need to take time to
I get that, and y'all
do something
y'all
different.
y'all are beating this horse dead as hell. I know how to do all that. I'm just
I
saying,
didn't say you
somebody
didn't.
help me act like I didn't hear the story 3 times a day before you come tell me the long drawn out. That's all I want to know. That's all I
I
want.
know. I
Y'all
feel you.
beating this damn
I
horse.
feel you on
Look,
that.
no, 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 no.
So
Hold on, because we going over. We're over. We're over. We're gonna give final remarks. And we're gonna get
okay.
out of here. We're not gonna let the boss and the late take over the show and make the show late. That's what we ain't gonna do. We ain't gonna do. Gonna sit here, gonna come back to the show. Now we 5 minutes over. What in the world is going
You
on?
with your
That was
thesis
target.
storytelling. You know why we over? Because you were talking, you were running back to back. You a train. I'm gonna call you a train because you had all the cars.
Man, you know how we do this over here. You know how we do this. You were not about to come over here. You ain't been in the show almost a month and a half. You gonna come back talking a whole bunch of crap. That's what we ain't gonna do. This about to be Uncle Radio all over again. Where you go? Where you go?
Oh, y'all too funny today. What is
Hey,
up?
shout out.
There you
Man,
go.
I ain't seen Arthur Tiasha in a good look. Where you been,
Hey,
honey?
Tiasha.
Where you been, baby?
You been on her vacation?
Tiasha, the hardest working lady in the business.
Hey, my cousin Shanna
Yeah,
said,
she's been on
just
vacation.
listen. She said, just listen. I'm trying to listen. I just come on, man. Y'all hate repeating y'all say y'all hate repeating yourself, but y'all do it more than a little bit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Felicia, do you have any
I just want
final?
to say, G Clark, Cooley, hold
Okay,
on. Go ahead. I want to say this so bad.
Go ahead.
trying to end
Say
the
G
it.
show,
Clark
Just
be
man.
let
I'm
it
so
trying to
out
end
right
the
all
show.
the
strong. Just
time.
go
He
ahead and
don't
get it
even know
out your
when he's
system.
damn wrong. He don't know when he's wrong. I'm gonna just go
I
pray for
know
you.
when I'm wrong, but damn it, I'm gonna say it anyway. Oh,
Okay. Listen. Listen, that's just something
somebody
you
got to
guys
do it.
got to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this for the ladies. That's something you guys. There's some women who are chatty. I'm happen to be one of those. However, you just want things you may have to tolerate. If that's the only little thing you got to do is listen to the story 1,000 times, just know when she come home, she gonna tell you to you. So act surprised, like, oh yeah, baby, even though you did, and just pray that once she get it out of her system, she don't repeat it. Is that everything you got to say, baby? Okay, baby.
No,
Even though she
I ain't
don't
gonna do
call
that.
you
I ain't
throughout the
gonna do
day,
that because
you ain't gonna do that.
see, yeah, I
All
know,
right,
I
sweetheart.
know
That
that
ain't gonna
wouldn't
happen.
work. I know that wouldn't work. I know that wouldn't work. Don't sit here and tell me that. I know that wouldn't work.
So don't have listen to her when she call you. So when she come home, it's all good. Just put it on mute or something. I don't know.
Hey man, I mean,
Just don't say nothing when you come home. If you don't see something done when you come home, don't say nothing. Then he gonna look at you. Remember, like, oh snap, I got to do this, and he'll do it. Don't beat the man over here. He's not your child. Okay, go ahead, G Clark.
yeah, I mean, just a friendly reminder. You know
Long
how
story.
Google be like, hey, you got an event in about an hour and a half. Oh, do it. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and take care of that. Google don't be like, hey, I done told you, I reminded you yesterday, I reminded you a week before, and I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, I get you on that, but then there's some dudes that you tell them something and you don't want to say it again. And that was one of the dudes I dated. He just, I don't know, absent minded. Maybe he didn't remember. Okay, so a month later, you wondering when you said you was gonna get to that. After a while, you'd be like, "Well, hell, I'm gonna get somebody else to do it."
hey
Oh, I was
man,
going to do
Okay.
it. No, you
All right.
wasn't going to do it because you would have did it, and I shouldn't have to come and say it to you
Oh
again.
man.
So
I
if you
could before
do,
we said closing remarks.
okay. So anyway, let's get
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
closing
yeah.
remarks.
I
I
want
love
to
you,
say thank
brothers. Y'all
everybody
my
for coming on.
brothers.
I know we was doing closing
So
remarks. Eh,
I'll say this. If far as relationships and what we was talking about, we do need one another. Yes, we are in this we in this world together, and we have to learn to get along together. Even though that could be a fantasy as well, because like you said, there's wars, rumors of wars all going all over this world. But as far as relationship, we need one another, and we need to be appreciative of each other's time and space as well. All right.
Mhm. Well, I think again we definitely need one another. If y'all missed my breakdown of man and woman through binary code or computer code, please go back about 30 minutes in the conversation and get that because we need something. Somebody has to be something. The other person has to be nothing, and nothing does not mean the negative
The other.
connotation that we have. Uh, Favorite song of mine, "Nothing from Nothing Leaves What Nothing."
Yeah.
You gotta have something to create. You gotta have something like somebody is nothing. Somebody is there to receive because an empty cup is nothing until you pour into it, till you give it something. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't have its purpose until it receives. Anyway, so we need each other. We need each other. I think the independent man, I think the independent woman, in and of itself is a myth. If you don't plan on creating, because just as much as you don't need the man in a emotional or relationship sense, you may need it in a creative sense. You may need it in a financial sense. You may need it. We work for people. We can't always pick and choose who we work for. And again, if you work for somebody, you ain't doing it on your own anyway. You ain't independent. You ain't independent till you're entrepreneur. So anybody working a 9 to 5 claiming they independent, you're lying. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. We need each other. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we should start acting like we should. Grady, go ahead and
Okay.
close it out for the people.
All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to pick it back on them, but we do need we do need each other. Learn to work together and learn to live alone first before you can learn to merge and live with somebody else. Do some research. Find you some old. If you see an older couple together, don't be afraid. Say, hey, how you do it? How you do it? How you did it? What's the best advice? Because you can learn a lot from your elders. I know people
Mhm.
always say that's too old, that's old fashioned. Old fashioned work. Because aren't you still using your great grandma recipe for some of the stuff that you eat? Come on
Know what
now.
I'm saying? Know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just
You need
saying.
somebody. You need
Yeah.
somebody. You are not about to come out of the womb and just take care of
Mm-hmm.
yourself on your own.
Yep.
Wolves don't always take care of babies like that.
Yep.
So that
So
Tarzan story ain't for everybody. So don't lie. Oh my bad. Go ahead, Greg.
I thought that was my clothes. I
Hell,
just
you
think,
jumped in. Both of
all right.
y'all jumped in each
Let's
other.
that's a good one. That's a good one though. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody: Amber, Lang, Tisa, Wanda D, Charles,
Yes.
Rob, everybody that's checking out. If I forget your name, Yvette, I definitely can't forget you, Yvette. Thank you,
Eve.
Eve.
Yes.
Yvette.
Eve.
Um, Thank you guys for checking in. So y'all stay tuned for Sunday show. I don't know. We got some more shows. Thursdays, our home run hitting. We have 3 shows going. Tisa and Dwarren, and we're gonna make it do what it do. Thank you guys for checking out the DJ Grady Baby Show.
Hold on one
DJ
second.
Grady Baby Show. The Grady Taylor Show. Why keep saying it? It's the Grady Taylor Show. I don't know what hell I got going
He
on.
don't know
Cooley
if it's
Clark.
he don't know if it's crazy, Grady, Grady. You talk about my characters. At least I know who the hell I am when I got the right hat on. You got crazy, Grady.
Okay.
Anyway,
You need some more
please,
navigators.
Yeah,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, before we let y'all
Be like,
go, understand the Sunday night show. Comedian Juicy, I gave you the shout out right there. We got at Shanna, Tanya,
Tiasha,
Amber,
I'm sorry,
Tiasha,
Tiasha,
Yes.
Yvette, Charles, Rob, and anybody else that's checked in on the show today.
and
If I didn't
comedian
put you down
Juicy.
there, I'm sorry, but I love you. But please don't forget, Sunday nights at 8 p.m., the Grady Taylor Show, we do the Cash App comment, which the Cash App comment, all of these comments that went on today, if it happened on Sunday night, something that made us laugh, something that made us talk about it a little bit more, we pay you. We are the show that listens to our listeners.
Yeah.
So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all madly. Each one reach one.
Each one teach one.
Each one teach
Each
one.
one teach one.
We love you and ain't a damn
We
thing you
love
can
you.
do about it. And if on that right there, we out of here. Wait, where the music at?
Hit him.
I ain't no DJ,
Hit
so I
him with
gotta
the. Hit him
hold
with
on.
the.
Hit him with the heat. Wait, it ain't even playing. Wait, hold on. What happened, Jesus?
He ain't
What
ready
happened
yet.
to my
That's
music?
okay.
Okay, here we go. Here
All
you go. Here
right.
you go. The
Thank
heat
you.
coming.
Be the
It's
light.
coming.
Put the hearts up there. Be the light.
I'm a
Be the light. Put the heart up there. Let's go.
We out here. Do the greater dance. Do the greater dance. Don't forget to tune in Sunday nights at 8 p.m. where we have the Cash App comment. You put in on that show, and we definitely gonna give you some to rock with. It'll be more money than what you had before you started listening. You dig? Mark that on your
Yeah, man.
calendars. Sunday nights, every Sunday night is the Cash App comment. We had somebody win last week, man, and we had a good time, man. But are we having the one after dark tonight?
I think so. I have to call and check and see. But
Okay.
yeah. Look, if we don't get the one after dark tonight, go to djgradybaby.com. We got all the shows on the file. Tisa Baby Show, Wanda D. Hollis Show, Vera Thomas Show. We have all the shows on there, plus the Grady Taylor Show. Yeah.
There it
We
is.
love you guys.
We love you.
We out of here.
We out of here. Peace. Do the greater dance. Do the greater dance. Everybody now, do the greater dance. Do the greater dance. Do the greater dance.